Hi, welcome to Hey What's Up Mexico.
Hi,
I'm Reiki,
I'm Rick.
and today we're gonna be talking about, is it really Mexico City that dangerous? Follow us. Today we're gonna discover it. So now we are in the historic center, the downtown of Mexico City. As part of my own experience, I have never been robbed or worse in say Mexico City or any other place in Mexico. But I know some people that had already passed through like that kind of experience, like my pal here, Rick.
Oh yeah, just once actually. It was pretty simple, just mugged in the subway. But actually, here near downtown in the center, and things are really smooth, are really quiet and easy. I mean, it's not really dangerous down here. Of course, there's your stereotype that Mexico is dangerous as shit. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, there are areas in our beautiful country where it's very dangerous. But right here is not one of those areas.
I really like living in the center of Mexico, most in Mexico City. As there are some obviously that are very safe, and there's others that don't. Like the center of Mexico City, I will say is pretty normal for everything. But like parts like the south of the city, there's where things get complicated.
Yeah, the periphery, the periphery of the city, the outside towns. In the night, mostly in the night, or when it's a holiday or a special day or something like that, you can see that there's a lot of insecurity in those areas. But it's pretty secure when you get to most modern areas of the city, because this is a very diverse and populated city, and it's not like all the city is dangerous. No, all the city is safe. No, but yeah.
You have to know where to walk by.
Yeah.
I had a friend who he was very peaceful, but one time he got robbed in a local close to my school. It was in a plaza named Plaza Teresa, where they sell cell phones and cell phone parts and other kind of stuff related all to cell
Chinese
phones.
stuff.
Yeah, more like. And my friend was just passing there to get to school, to his house, and then he just got grabbed by someone. And
Pulled over to the store like this. He's like, "Hey, you come here, fuck!" And
then he got robbed.
he got
everything.
mugged really bad. Yeah, that sucked. Poor
Yeah,
fella.
and that's one of the worst stories I ever hear from my family or friends, being robbed in the city.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I also know some people that work every single day of their life. We have a friend, and he works every day. He sells chicken, fried chicken.
He works at a fast food chicken chain.
He's a delivery guy.
He's the delivery guy. He's like the temp, the guy who does everything. He's a really cool guy, but you know, he got mugged really badly once walking near his house. He was turning back from his workspace, his job, and well, I don't know the full story, but he got mugged pretty rough, pretty badly. So
Yeah.
yeah, this city is not entirely peaceful, but look, as long as you know where you're going, as long as you listen to what we tell you where you are going, you will be safe. It's not a war zone, and it's definitely not a ghost town or something like that. It's really beautiful, but you need to know where you put your foot on.
Yeah, something that we will extremely recommend is to be at your hotel, your rental house, or your friend's house when the sun is coming down. At night, it's more dangerous. A day is not really that hard to walk around the city. It's just normal. Probably nothing is gonna happen to you if you walk around the city in the day. But the things become a bit more dangerous at night.
Yeah, the city it's not dangerous per se, but things can get a little bit tough near the night. And it's not that you have to just deliberately stay home, but it's recommendable on areas near the periphery or outside the city. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous at night. But if you see buildings that are taller than 3 floors, it's okay. Those areas are not really dangerous. Actually, downtown is pretty safe. It's pretty secure. You cannot get mugged here in downtown in the historic center.
Of insecurity in the country, most of the people complain about the government, and that's the principal cause. We don't really, well, myself, I don't really know about that, if it's the real cause about all the insecurity around the country, but I also think it's the lack of education around the population. I think it's a very important fact that determines the levels of security or insecurity in a country. Fortunately, where I live, there's no such as robs or murdering or that kind of stuff. But instead, the place like Rick lives, well, he can tell you about it.
Oh, I live in Candyland, man. Nah, I live in a part of town named Iztapalapa with Z. And it's like the Queens of the city. So in some parts it's really quiet, like good, and in other parts it's not that good. But you know what? It's like a Long Island, sort of. So the city, it's very polarized. You know, sometimes some parts are really safe and some parts are really dangerous. And yes, the government has not been responding to the insecurity issue very well. Here is police brutality is pretty common here also in more outside areas of the city, not so inside the city. And it's safe for tourists, it's safe for people who just want to hang out. But protest, well, riots and chaos like that, it's pretty hard to do right here.
As Mexicans, we don't know what happens on the US TV and what do they say about our country. I don't have any idea. I don't have a single idea what they say in the media, what you see in the media. What I can just say is that, yeah, as any other country, a lot of bad things happen every single day. But also, a lot of good things
Can happen.
can happen.
Yeah.
And
That's-
you can make it happen.
Yes, exactly.
Every time that a tourist comes to Mexico, can't even imagine how much help the people in here.
Yeah.
All the local restaurants, the people who sell food in the streets, the artisans, and other kind of people. Even us.
Even us, actually. Mexico is not paradise and it's not perfect as anything else, but is the best that we got. And it's really a very beautiful place. You can make this your second home, really.
living here or just wanting to have a good time, it is the place for you. So let's just wait until the pandemic ends and why don't try Mexico?
To conclude, you must be careful where you stand your food. But Mexico City is a pretty quiet city. It's a really beautiful place, as you can see here in downtown. You're all safe, you're all good.
We are also right now in a park, Paseo de la Reforma,
Like Mexican Central Park.
but a bit smaller. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Hasta luego. Está grabando, pero será blooper. No, es que soy yo, la cámara está rara.
Está al revés el campeón.
¿Por qué se está grabando en vertical?